Hello and good evening. This is Haske News and I am Christiana Babayo. The wife of the President of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has flagged off the distribution of professional kits, including Crocs and scrubs, to midwives in the Northeast region. The event was held yesterday at the gym hall of the Jolinyami Stadium in Jalingo, Taraba State capital. Haske TV correspondent Farida Sunusi was there and now reports.
The wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this Thursday flagged off the distribution of professional kits for midwives in the Northeast sub-region at the Jolinyami Stadium, Jalingo, the state capital. In her remark on the occasion, the president's wife said that the event is complementary to the federal government's commitment to training frontline health workers to strengthen the country's health sector. Mrs. Tinubu explained that about 60,000 professional kits, Crocs and Crops were procured, and each zone of the country will receive 10,000 each, while Taraba was selected to host one of the Northeast sub-regions. She emphasized the need for concerted efforts to improve the health sector in the country and disclosed that the core focus of the initiative is to reduce infant and maternal mortality in the country. According to her, the program is part of the health program of Renewed Hope initiative, and the kits are meant for student midwives as part of the support of the Tinubu government.
I am delighted to officially flag off the distribution of 10,000 professional kits to midwives in the Northeast state, namely Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Taraba, and Yobe, with Taraba State being the chief host today.
As part of her initiative, the First Lady announced that the sum of 50 million naira will be issued to the wife of the governor of Taraba State to support 1,000 traders with 50,000 naira each. In his speech, the governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, praised the First Lady for her generosity in the Northeast sub-region. He said the five-finger agenda of his administration aligned with the Renewed Hope initiative of the First Lady.
Excellency, this campaign, which focuses on HIV/AIDS, syphilis, and hepatitis among women of reproductive age, elimination of mother-to-child transmission, and the treatment of children born with HIV/AIDS is very, very crucial.
The First Lady of Taraba State described the donation as a significant milestone for the state and said the professional kits will be utilized judiciously.
The generous donation of 10,000 professional kits, scrubs and Crocs to our midwifery marks a significant advancement in the operations of our healthcare facilities, and for this we are truly thankful. Your Excellency, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude for your benevolent gesture to assure you that these resources will be utilized nicely and effectively for their intended purposes.
The Minister of Health, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate, and the Executive Director of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Muyi Aina, all agreed that the donation demonstrates the First Lady's commitment to a better healthcare system in the country.
We would like to thank you and the Renewed Hope Initiative, the leadership of the Renewed Hope Initiative, for this amazing effort of advocacy in terms of the health program, with the launch of the Northeast Zonal distribution of 10,000 scrubs and Crocs.
Your Excellency, donation of 10,000 professional kits to primary healthcare midwives in the Northeast is part of our zonal contribution. This is the fourth in the series, of the contributions. And it is part of what the Renewed Hope initiative, which she shares, is doing in furtherance of our commitment to enabling universal access to health for all Nigerians.
Also present at the event was the wife of Vice Presidents, Hajiana Shetima, and the wives of some governors, as well as those of service chiefs, among others. Farida Sanusi Abubakar, Haske News.
In a similar development, Nigeria's First Lady Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appealed to traditional rulers in Taraba State to join the crusade in the fight against hepatitis and HIV/AIDS for a healthier and productive Nigeria. Mrs. Tinubu made the appeal at a meeting with the traditional rulers in the state to kickstart her two-day working visit. Once again, Farida Abubakar Sanusi completes this report.
Addressing the traditional rulers from Taraba State who converged on the office of the wife of the governor of Taraba State, the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stressed the need for collaboration with the traditional institutions to eradicate diseases such as hepatitis, HIV and AIDS, among others, to strengthen the country's health sector. Senator Oluremi Tinubu called on the traditional rulers to lend their support to further health advocacy in their domains.
To do that and also to raise the awareness for HIV/AIDS and hepatitis B and also syphilis, because we see that most people are not talking, and unfortunately the rate of mother-to-child transmission of HIV/AIDS is very high. So, and that's why the minister too is here, so that we can bring awareness to it, and we need the traditional rulers, especially because we know that you are the custodian of the land, the people that they directly relate to you, and we need you to help us to send the message down that there is free treatment for HIV/AIDS and also for tuberculosis as well, because we are looking at 2030.
She informed them that while in the state, she is going to distribute parts for midwifery in the Northeast sub-region, adding that Taraba is the fourth zone she is visiting with the campaign. She disclosed that through the Renewed Hope initiative, funds have been released to support thousands of women who have been empowered across the country. According to her, 1,000 women in the state will benefit from 50 million naira support of 50,000 naira each. The governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, on the occasion welcomed the First Lady and her delegation to the state. The chairman Taraba State Council of Chiefs and Emirs and the Akuka, Dr. Ishaku Adali, expressed delight over the visit of the First Lady and prayed that it will uplift the state.
Excellency, we are delighted to see you this afternoon in Taraba State. You are coming down to Taraba State. It's not a mistake, but it's a event that you'll be here today with us. And you are coming here, you come with a purpose. And that purpose, we believe, is a purpose that is going to uplift Taraba State. On behalf of the royal fathers and the good people of Taraba State, Your Excellencies, you are all welcome.
The meeting was attended by the Minister of Health, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate, and several governors' wives, among others. Farida Sanusi Abubakar.
Still in Taraba State, the Chief Imam of the Government House Jummah Mosque, Ustaz Lawan Bantaji, has charged journalists in Taraba State to uphold the ethics of the profession in order to promote development in the state and the country at large. Ustaz Bantaji gave the charge in Jalingo while addressing members of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, during the commencement of activities marking the 2025 Press Week. Details of this report will come in our subsequent bulletin. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, on Thursday issued a 3-day severe weather alert characterized by heavy rainfall and strong winds in different regions from Friday. According to the high-impact-based forecast issued by the agency, southern states should prepare for the potential flooding incidents. The forecast covers April 11 to 13th nationwide. Our correspondent Ahmad Abubakar has the rest of the report. It said on Friday, April 11th, there would be moderate to heavy rainfall in states such as Ogun, Oyo, and Osun, adding that Lagos, Ondo, and Ekiti will also experience heavy downpours as well as Edo, Delta, and Imo. Low to moderate rainfall would cover other areas such as Niger, Kwara, and the FCT. Plateau, Adamawa, and Kaduna will face lighter showers, while Nasarawa, Kogi, and Benue should also expect rain. The heavy rainfall and strong wind patterns continue Saturday according to the bulletin. Cross River and the Akwa Ibom will face the worst conditions, adding that Bayelsa and Rivers states join the high-risk category with rainfall amounts reaching 50 mm in 24 hours. Northern regions face different weather challenges entirely. Strong winds will hit Jigawa and Yobe first. Borno, Bauchi, and Niger follow with gusty conditions. Kwara, Kogi, and Benue complete the wind belt. NIMET predicted surface winds exceeding 30 knots, which may damage property and disrupt travel plans. The agency said airlines have been notified about potential turbulence, while residents were advised to secure loose outdoor items. The bulletin also added that riverine communities should monitor water levels carefully as the heavy rainfall and strong winds is dangerous, hence residents must stay weather aware. State governments and coordinating response efforts, emergency services have been placed on standby. Residents should avoid unnecessary travels during storm. Christiana Babayo, We will Haske now News. go on a short break. We will bring you more updates when we return. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and now the news will continue. Human rights lawyer and activist Dele Farotimi, who also serves as the General Secretary of the Afenifere, said Nigeria's current state is worse than it was during the 1993 military era. Farotimi was speaking at a public symposium titled Afenifere Identity, Ideas and Ideology held at the Muson Center in Lagos. Ahmad Abubakar filed in this report.
Farotimi lamented the decline of the Nigerian state and stressed the need for unity, ideological clarity, and citizen-led action. The event was organized to commemorate the 97th posthumous birthday of Chief Ayo Adebanjo, the late leader of Afenifere, who played a key role in Nigeria's political history. He pointed out the systematic destruction of institutions that once gave citizens a voice. Farotimi stated that the challenges Nigeria faces today are not new. It existed since Afenifere was formed 74 years ago. According to Farotimi, Afenifere duty is to awaken Nigerians to the common nature of their suffering and help forge a united front. The administration of President Tinubu in Nigeria has faced challenges and criticism over free speech. Since taking office in May 2023, there have been multiple reports of actions seen as suppression of free speech and curtailing protesters' activities. Ahmed Abubakar.
A group called the Northern Citizens Alliance for Justice has called on President Bola Tinubu to immediately declare a state of emergency in Zamfara state in a bid to address the lingering security issue in the state. The group cited the total breakdown of governance and the alleged complicity of the state government in criminal mining operations as its reason for the declaration of an emergency rule in the state. In a statement released in Kaduna on Friday, the group's president, Kabiru Baku, said no serious intervention can occur in the state unless power is taken from political actors currently benefiting from the crisis. The group described the security situation in Zamfara as a slow-burning war that the country is ignoring at its own peril. The Northern Citizens Alliance for Justice said it will send a detailed dossier to the National Assembly and the National Security Advisor in the coming days to support its demands. And that's all we have on the news tonight. Stay tuned to our subsequent programs. I am Christiana Babayo. Thanks for joining us.